someone told me even 2 years ago that I'd be working in the cannabis industry, I wouldn't have believed them.
The worldwide commercialization of cannabis and the regulatory reform that surrounds it, we believe is one of, if not the most compelling investment opportunity, maybe even in the history of capitalism.
Bankers that had the thought, I'll never ever do this, are now saying, all right, maybe I'm in it. Now maybe I'm going for it.
That's what's amazing about this space. There's endless opportunity.
The macro is so strong in cannabis that I would rather not make short bets right now at all.
Some of these people here are institutional investors, but the industry is so heavily retail oriented. Who do you trust?
How do we educate the consumer?
We're going to talk about the cannabis consumer, the economics of.
We've been covering cannabis since 2016, and we're still the only major Wall Street firm covering the space in the US.
But more markets are going to continue to open up, so you have to look 5 years from now and say, what does this look like? And it probably mirrors just the rest of industry generally, with America being dominant.
Everybody's seeing it, that the alcohol players are moving in big time.
If this goes federally legal tomorrow, all of a sudden every bank or credit union is going to jump into the space. We don't believe that to be accurate, just based on what we see on the front lines.
Seed to sale tracking is literally the backbone upon which the industry operates, enabling regulation, enabling compliance, and of course taxation.
I think that these guys really explain to you how many challenges there are, but also how they've been able to rise to the occasion.
And I think competition is good, competition is healthy. Let's go to war with each other and let's create great products and let's find where the opportunities are.
I don't think that any of the markets have matured yet. I mean, we're still very early stages.
And all of these things contribute to legitimacy and enabling this entire ecosystem to thrive.
Consumers are getting more comfortable with the idea of cannabis, and that's like step one, is just giving them information, because we spent a long time giving them misinformation, so now we have to kind of make up for lost ground.
We have to be very careful with the words that we choose to talk about these things, which is a part of increasing adoption and increasing acceptance and destigmatizing it.
Rather than worrying about being disrupted and how to defend, it's how do you jump in and be a part of it.
This is a marathon, and we're not even at the end of the first mile.
If you stick with the right strategy, the right management, and the right sector within cannabis, they can make a lot of money.
Can you really stop the tide?